All right. Let's dive right in today. We're taking a deep dive into something pretty cool.
Yeah, should be fun.
It is. And that is GIFs on Instagram comments.
Ah, GIFs.
Yeah. So recently, they've introduced the ability to add GIFs directly to comments.
Right.
So we found this real interesting article all about this feature. So we're going to kind of break that down for you.
Right.
And, like how to use it effectively and all that jazz.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because it really adds this whole other visual layer to the conversation, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just, words and static emojis. It's GIFs.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess the first question is why is this a big deal?
Well, I mean, it's a pretty big shift in, how we communicate on Instagram. Like I said, it goes beyond, just text.
Yeah.
And you can really,
Yeah.
inject humor, convey emotion. You can even change the tone of a comment completely just with a GIF.
With a GIF, yeah.
It's like adding a little personality to your words,
Right. Right. So I guess choosing the right GIF is pretty important.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like choosing the right word. Imagine you post a celebratory GIF on a very serious post.
Yeah.
It could come off as flippant, right?
Right.
So you really need to consider the tone of the post and the conversation before you just hit that send button.
Yeah.
So you don't misinterpret the situation.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you've, messed up.
Happens to all of us.
You accidentally posted the wrong GIF.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, you can delete a GIF comment,
Okay.
but you can't edit it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you have to actually delete the entire comment
Okay.
and then repost a new one.
Interesting.
So it seems like a small detail, but it actually reflects this kind of larger trend we're seeing on social media towards authenticity, content authenticity.
Okay.
So think about it. If you could edit a GIF after posting it, it could be used to manipulate the conversation, make things out of context.
Right. Okay.
So
couldn't they have some sort of system where you could edit the caption, but not the GIF?
yeah,
Would that be better?
that's a really valid point.
Yeah.
Maybe there's room for a solution
Yeah.
that kind of allows for both, authenticity and flexibility.
Yeah, right. Balance.
Exactly.
Okay. So speaking of challenges,
Yeah.
have you ever run into that thing where you just can't find the GIF button?
Oh, the missing GIF button?
It's happened to me,
Yeah.
and it's frustrating.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
But if you're having trouble finding it, don't panic. Okay. First, make sure your app is updated
Okay.
to the latest version.
Right.
Because sometimes, older versions might not have all the fancy features.
Right. Right.
Also, just double check that your account isn't restricted in any way.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
And then keep an eye out for just general app updates or announcements from Instagram. They're usually pretty good about letting you know what's up.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've talked about GIFs in the comments section.
Right.
But where else can you use GIFs on Instagram?
Well, GIFs are definitely the stars of the show
Yeah.
when it comes to stories and direct messages.
Right.
Yeah. They're perfect for those quick little interactions.
Yeah. Can you post GIFs as regular posts on Instagram?
So you can't directly post a GIF as a regular post.
Okay.
However,
Okay.
there's a workaround.
Oh, okay.
So you can actually convert your GIF into a video file
Oh, okay.
using apps like GIPHY.
Okay.
A little extra effort, but it's worth it if you really want to share that perfect GIF on your feed.
Okay. So I guess the big question is what are the key takeaways here?
Right. So when it comes to using GIFs in comments, choose them carefully. Think about the context. Think about the tone of the conversation.
Yeah.
And remember, while you can't edit a GIF comment,
Right.
deleting and reposting is always an option.
Okay. Yeah. And don't forget to check for those updates if you can't find the button.
Yeah, the GIF button. Game changer.
Yeah, it is a game changer.
Hmm.
Any last thoughts?
I think just experiment. See how adding GIFs to your comments changes the way you interact with others.
Yeah.
You might be surprised
Yeah.
how much a well-placed GIF can really enhance your conversations.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess the big question is, How is this all going to change how we use Instagram?
Ooh, yeah.
Big question.
Isn't that going to make us all like more expressive, more funnier?
Yeah, more humor.
Like what's gonna happen?
It's hard to say, but it's definitely could be interesting to see how it all unfolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's our deep dive.
You got?
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Yeah.